Assalamualaikum students, this is your computer teacher Sir Imran Ahmed, and today we will start chapter number 4, type faster. In this chapter we will see how to type, where to put in our fingers, and how can we improve our typing. Before doing this, let us see a hand made in page number 65. There are 5 fingers. The one is little finger, the second is ring finger, the third one, the central finger, is called middle finger, and the first one is index finger and a thumb. You can see these 5 fingers in your left hand and right hand. You have to put in these fingers on the keyboard at A, S, D, F. Put your left little finger on A, ring finger on S, middle finger on D, and index finger on F. And from your right hand side, index finger on J, middle finger on K, right ring finger on L, and right little finger on semicolon. You can see the two figures at page number 65 and 66. Both are showing the rest of your hand fingers where to place, and both of your thumbs will be placed near space bar, the biggest key in the keyboard. After that, you are supposed to type different options like F key and J key. From your index finger, you are supposed to type FJ, FJ, FJ continuously to make your index fingers used to. You will do it twice or thrice, and then practice another option, another line, which is your left hand side completely and right hand side completely, to make use of your hands, your both hands. And for this, you can see in this page the blue line showing ASDFGF semicolon L K J H and so on. You can do it consistently to make your fingers useful and used to with the keyboard. Avoid thinking that you are doing mistakes. You have to just practice your hand. Once you do it twice and thrice, you will be used to with these fingers. Now it is said that practice this with spaces. Do the same thing with using space bar. And you can see in the last yellow box, A D D D A D S A D and so on. You will do it by and by. Your mind will set with these keys. This is actually the practice page. Now, according to US standard, the keyboard is designed as per QWERTY style. QWERTY means QWERTY. It is written that how to type QWERTY row. This is actually the row above the central row which you are just typed before. Once your hands are set, then what will you do to use topmost keys and the bottommost keys with your fingers? It means which fingers will you use to type above row and below row. The below row means ZXCVB. I'm considering here alphabetical rows. In the next page you can see ZXCVB. This row is below your fingers set, and QWERTY is above the rest of your fingers in the middle. How would you type Q? From which finger? How would you type W? And from which finger? And so on. ERTY. Here is a hint given in the last paragraph that the index finger of the left hand controls both R key and T key. It means you will use left index finger for R and T, and Q, W, E. All these will be controlled by your little finger, your ring finger, and your middle finger, which are your left hand fingers. And then in the next page you can see U key and Y key. Both will be controlled by index finger from your left side as well. Other keys will be controlled by left hand on the QWERTY rows. You can control these keys U and Y from right hand index finger as well, which are basically the good way, as U and Y are near to your right hand index finger. Okay, then the next words are P. P will be controlled by little finger. O will be controlled by ring finger, and I, it will be controlled by middle finger. To do this, you have to practice QWERTY. Now you are supposed to rest your hand in the middle line, but you have to practice the above one, QWERTY. You have to type in different words and see what you can type. Below the exercise and practice is given to do on your keyboard, like QWERT. All the words are in topmost row. UYUIOP. This word is also in your topmost row. You will use space bar as well before the words given in the practice. It is said below the practice that after practicing this, we hope you will have learned to use the home row and QWERTY row. Both the rows you will be used to, because it clicks your mind and your fingers will message your mind that where is the key and how to type key with which finger. You will learn it after doing many practices on this. The last one is the ZXCVB row. In this row, firstly, this row is just below the home row, and in this row, the left index finger controls V and B. Left index finger will control both of these words, and this finger also controls Z key, shift key. Both of these fingers will be controlled by your little finger, the left little finger. It will be hard a little to do it, but you have to practice again and again to make it possible. The X in the next page, the X key will be controlled by ring finger, the C key will be controlled by your middle finger, and now from the right side, key N and key M, both of these will be controlled by right index finger. Other keys including slash, shift, both of these will be controlled by little right finger. Full stop, it means dot sign, it will be controlled by ring finger just after semicolon, and comma key, which is controlled by middle finger. If you learn these options, you will do practice again for the below row near home row. And once you complete your practice, you will see how many mistakes you will do. Do it again and again to avoid mistakes. How much you will practice, you will learn how to improve your mistakes, and by doing so, inshallah, you will complete your tasks very soon. But it needs a deep focus, and avoiding mistakes is a must. Okay, what is the function of a shift key? The next option, the next heading shows. Shift key is basically is used for different purposes. Here the shift key is used for making the starting word capital. It means when you when you want to write a word in which the first word will be capital, you suppose it to put in the first word capital. For this you will use shift key, press long the shift key and then type the first word. Like if you want to type office, in which O is capital, so for this you will press long shift key, and then once pressing O will show the O capital in caps lock form, in capital form, and once remove your key from shift, you will see all the other letters of office will be written in small letters, and you will do the same things for different letters given in the practice. This is actually limited options given in your book according to your class, but there are other uses as well for shift key, which may be used for special purposes, like special options above numbers in above number rows. You can see exclamation sign, ampersand sign, at the rate sign, hash sign, and so on. These are mentioned above numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on in the keyboard. And for this purpose, you can also use your shift key. The number keys, next page, the number keys which are above the QWERTY row, these are used for two different purposes, to type numbers and to type special keys as well. If you want to type numbers, you will simply type number from 1 to 0, and for practice you can see 1, 2, 3, and so on, the numbers are controlled. But which fingers do we use to control these numbers or these keys? You will use left hand fingers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for right hand side 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 0, you will use right hand side fingers. And for this you have to practice it again. Once you do it, now it shows, let's practice the below green boxes. The first one is, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Type it 10 times. And now you have a typical task to do, in which you have to type this sentence without seeing in the keyboard. It will be a hectic situation for you. You maybe get bored by doing this, but once you complete your tasks with focus, you will definitely make yourself type faster, and you will see the change in your typing, inshallah. Once you are done with exercise number 1 in green, you will start doing second exercise number 2, in which a biggest paragraph is written. It's your task to not see on keyboard. You're supposed to look in your monitor or LCD screen and type without seeing keyboard buttons. Some more keys are the backspace key. It is used to delete any word or character from the right hand side. If the cursor is located in the right hand side, you may use backspace key to delete from your right hand side little finger. The delete key in the next page. It is also used to delete words or letters, but for this, the cursor location will be at the initial stage of the word, and it will be controlled by the finger on the right hand side, the little finger on the right hand side. The same thing. The arrow keys. The arrow keys are used to scroll through the page, means up, down, left and right directions. They also control the movement of the cursor and insertion points as well. You can change your insertion point, and for using these four keys you have to use your right hand side. You can use your little finger, you can use your middle finger, you can use your index finger for arrows, because you are just away from your keyboard in this scenario. The caps lock key, once pressed, you will see all the letters will be written in capital form. The ABC letters will be written in capital form. It is given in the left hand side of the keyboard just after tab key. What is tab key? The next one is tab key lets you indent on a page. The enter key, by pressing it, you can change your line in WordPad. In any document area, you can change your line through index key. The cursor moves to the next line. Now you can type in the next line by doing enter keys. There are some tips given to type faster. The first thing is, learn the correct position of the fingers in the keyboard. You have to put in your fingers correctly in the home row to let you type fast. Number second one is, learn to type without looking at the keyboard. I shared the same thing before, that you have to look on monitor screen or LCD screen if you want to make your typing faster. It is a must. After practicing all these things, you can type fast. The third one is, avoid correcting mistakes immediately. This is a very big thing you have to keep in mind, that when you are going to type any word, any paragraph, you just avoid doing mistakes. If not, then other thing is, avoid correcting your mistakes. Once the mistake is done, just avoid it and continue your typing. Once the typing is done, you are supposed to correct the type mistakes so that you can improve your typing. The second option, the 7.4, is try to type faster for small periods of time. It means you can improve your typing by and by. You may not do it in a one day. It could take a week, a month, an year. But once it's done, All the keys will be set through fingers in your mind, and you will be best typing master in computer. Additional tip is sit in a proper posture. You can see in the diagram the proper posture is, if you are not in a correct position to type, of course you cannot type faster, you cannot make your typing faster. Make your screen just parallel to your eyes and then try to type, and make your complete work easier for you. Once you are sit on the chair and if you're using table and LCD or laptop or whatever, make your position as best as you can and then start typing and make your practice further. Here another option is given by different tools which you can use to make your typing faster, which are typing tutors, and you can download these from internet using Google search engine or different search engines which are available on the internet. Typing instructor platinum, typing pal, 21st century typing, 10 thumbs, and so on. These are basically the typing tutors which helps you, which give you many easy options, the basic options to start your typing, and which helps you to make your typing faster. These softwares show you some games as well to make your interest regarding your typing problems, and the games of course make you not boring during typing, and it the typing clicks your mind in these softwares that you have to do the tasks in as soon as possible in a proper given time. So thank you very much for listening this video. I hope you will understand how to type, and inshallah I hope you will improve your typing by using these options and these lectures which are given to you. Stay blessed. Inshallah we'll meet you in our next video. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.